I'm sure you've heard the news, we only use 10% of our brains. But is it true? Hey there, brain enthusiasts! Ready to dive into some mind-blowing facts? Imagine a 3-pound universe right inside your head. We're in awe of its power, and puzzled by its mysteries. But here's a question that keeps popping up. Do we really use just 10% of our brains? Imagine the superpowers we could unlock if we tapped into the other 90%. This idea has sparked countless sci-fi stories and self-help books, but how much of it is actually true? Spoiler alert, the 10% brain myth is just that, a myth. It's a captivating idea, but it's not backed by science. The thought of unlocking superhuman abilities is thrilling, but it's just not how our brains work. Like many myths, it falls apart when you look at the science. Our brains are always buzzing with activity, orchestrating every thought, action, and feeling. Even when we're catching some Z's, our brains are hard at work, organizing memories and keeping our bodies in check. In the next sections, we'll dive into the real science behind our brain's amazing capabilities, busting myths, and revealing the true wonders of this incredible organ. The 10% myth started way back in the early 20th century due to some misunderstandings about brain function. It got popular thanks to misinterpretations of research, and has been kept alive by media and pop culture. Movies and self-help books love to exaggerate, suggesting that unlocking the rest of our brain could give us superpowers. But modern neuroscience shows we use pretty much every part of our brain, and it's active almost all the time. Brain imaging techniques like fMRI and PET scans reveal a dynamic and constantly active brain, even when we're at rest. Learning new skills, thinking, and even daydreaming engage multiple brain regions, debunking the 10% myth. So, while the idea of unlocking hidden brain potential is fascinating, the reality of our brain's capabilities is even more impressive. Stick around as we explore the true wonders of our brain, busting myths and uncovering the incredible reality of this complex organ. Where did this pervasive myth originate? Its roots are murky, possibly stemming from misinterpretations of early brain research. In the early 20th century, neuroscientists were only beginning to unravel the brain's complexities. They observed that only a small percentage of neurons seemed active at any given time. This observation might have been misconstrued, leading to the birth of the 10% myth. Another contributing factor could be the human tendency to crave untapped potential. The idea that we possess hidden depths is inherently appealing. It fuels our desire for self-improvement and feeds into our fascination with the extraordinary. This desire, coupled with a misunderstanding of scientific findings, likely helped solidify the myth in popular culture. The myth gained further traction through misattributions to prominent figures like Albert Einstein. While there's no evidence to support Einstein ever making such a claim, the association with a genius of his stature lent an air of credibility to the myth. Over time, the 10% figure became ingrained in public consciousness, often cited in motivational speeches, self-help books, and even casual conversations. The myth's persistence can also be attributed to the early 20th century fascination with the brain's potential. Newspapers and magazines of the time often sensationalized scientific discoveries, adding to the myth's allure. Educational materials sometimes oversimplified complex brain functions, inadvertently spreading the myth. Modern neuroscience has debunked the 10% myth, showing that we use virtually every part of the brain. Brain imaging technology reveals that even simple tasks require widespread brain activity. Whether we're reading, talking, or daydreaming, multiple brain regions are at work. Despite this, the 10% myth remains a popular cultural trope, often used to inspire and motivate. While the myth is scientifically unfounded, its appeal lies in the human desire to believe in untapped potential. It serves as a reminder of our endless curiosity and the quest for self-improvement. Modern neuroscience paints a dramatically different picture. Advanced imaging techniques like fMRI or functional magnetic resonance imaging reveal a brain in constant activity. Every task we perform, from the mundane to the complex, activates a symphony of interconnected brain regions. Even seemingly simple actions like reading this sentence engage a vast neural network. Consider the act of walking. It seems effortless, yet it requires intricate coordination between multiple brain areas. The motor cortex plans and executes the movements, the cerebellum fine-tunes balance and coordination, and the visual cortex processes information from our surroundings, guiding our steps. All this happens seamlessly, demonstrating the brain's remarkable ability to orchestrate complex tasks using a distributed network. Furthermore, the brain is incredibly adaptable. constantly rewiring itself through a process called neuroplasticity. Learning a new skill, for instance, strengthens specific neural pathways, making them more efficient. This dynamic organ continuously adapts and optimizes its function throughout our lives, a testament to its remarkable complexity. Memory consolidation, for example, involves the hippocampus and other regions working together to store and retrieve information. Emotional processing is another intricate function, with the amygdala and prefrontal cortex playing key roles in how we experience and regulate emotions. Decision-making, too, is a complex process involving the prefrontal cortex, which evaluates options and consequences. Creativity taps into multiple brain networks, illustrating the brain's ability to integrate diverse information and generate novel ideas. Social interactions engage areas like the temporal lobes and prefrontal cortex, highlighting the brain's role in understanding and responding to social cues. Language processing involves the Broca's and Wernicke's areas, demonstrating the brain's specialization in communication. Sensory processing, from touch to taste, engages various regions, each dedicated to interpreting specific types of sensory input. Even when we are at rest, the brain's default mode network remains active, reflecting our inner thoughts and daydreams. The brain's interconnected networks allow for multitasking and the seamless integration of various cognitive functions. Remarkably, the brain can even generate new neurons through a process called neurogenesis, particularly in response to physical exercise. Practices like meditation can reduce stress and promote brain health by modulating the brain's stress response systems. As we age, the brain continues to adapt, with cognitive activities helping to maintain its function and resilience. Ultimately, the brain's complexity and adaptability underscore its incredible capacity to support our thoughts, actions, and experiences throughout life. Let's consider some everyday examples to further illustrate the fallacy of the 10% myth. Imagine driving a car. This seemingly mundane task requires simultaneous processing of visual information, motor coordination, spatial awareness, and decision-making. Multiple brain regions work in concert, allowing us to navigate traffic, anticipate hazards, and adjust our driving accordingly. Or consider the act of simply holding a conversation. We effortlessly decode complex language, interpret tone and body language, access relevant memories, and formulate responses, all while managing our own emotions and social cues. These intricate processes highlight the brain's remarkable ability to juggle multiple tasks simultaneously, far exceeding the capabilities suggested by the 10% myth. Even seemingly passive activities like daydreaming or sleeping engage significant brain activity. Daydreaming, often dismissed as idleness, plays a crucial role in creativity and problem-solving. During sleep, our brains consolidate memories, clear out toxins, and prepare for the day ahead. The brain is never truly off, a testament to its vital role in our every waking and sleeping moment. Playing a musical instrument is another excellent example. It involves auditory processing, fine motor skills, memory, and emotional expression. Physical activities like running also engage the brain extensively, coordinating movement, balance, and even motivation. Solving puzzles or engaging in strategic games challenges our problem-solving abilities and cognitive flexibility. Even meditation, which aims to quiet the mind, involves significant brain activity, enhancing focus and emotional regulation. These examples underscore the brain's incredible capacity to manage a multitude of tasks, debunking the myth that we only use 10% of it. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. We'd love to hear your thoughts and questions about the brain in the comments below.